Good morning slash afternoon. Theophany signing on here for another round of Theros Beyond Death ranked draft. Hope you all are doing pretty well today with the COVID-19 going on. I know everybody here is stuck in at home and can be a little rough sometimes. So I'm here to maybe alleviate some of that pain. So we're going to get right on in here, and this is draft number 2. So we've got Elspeth Conquers Death. Exile target permanent opponent controls. A converted mana costs 3 or greater. Non-creature spells your opponent cast costs 2 more to cast until your next turn. Return target creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Put a +1/+1 counter or a loyalty counter on it. So that's a pretty powerful card, and honestly it's probably our pick 1 for this pack, which is going to lock us in, lock us right into white. Alright, so what do we got for a follow-up here? So they didn't take their Saga. Opponent control attack. Which is kind of surprising. I don't think that's a bad Saga. So, this is definitely a pretty powerful card. It's in one of our colors. It's going to force us to go black. We're talking about Rise to Glory, if we want to stick with it. Ooh. I like both of these. The problem is we don't have anything that synergizes with this card. This isn't too bad, where you can give all your creatures trample. Oh, it's hard because I always want to go for the rare, even though it's not always the best pick. I'm going to run with Rise to Glory and just see what comes up. Whenever a creature dies of an aura you control is attached to it, return from your graveyard to your hand. Well, that's kind of neat. I could see that being pretty powerful with the right combinations. So, best card in this pack, truth be told, is probably him. Sticks in our color. Let's rock it. And there is the Sentinel Eyes that we wanted to match up with it. That's not a bad card. Ooh. Whole bunch of expensive stuff. That's removal. I'm half tempted just to take it. I don't know. Let's rock the Sentinel Eyes because it does a really good combo with him. We're still mono white at the moment, which isn't a bad thing. Potentially black. I love these 1/1s with Death Touch. I think they're so powerful, and depending on what your opponent has, it's really difficult for them to break through it without sacrificing something. So I feel like you always are going to trade at least even, if not up, with this. Alright, I think we're going to rock a Hero of the Pride. We're still not locked into black yet. Not a huge fan of that Saga. So this keeps us in white. A creature card. And it's a flyer, so it's got good evasion. The other card here I was thinking about taking would probably be Omen of the Hunt. And that's mana 2 or less. We're going to take this. Oh, that could have been back-to-back Omen of the Hunts. And we still don't have a legendary enchantment yet. Definitely like that, just for the mana ramp. So far it looks like we're going to be playing a going wide deck. So let's take an Omen of the Sun. Alright, so in this pack, we got Omen of the Hunt, which would help us splash Rise to Glory if we really wanted to go down that route. It's between Omen of the Hunt for me and Moss Viper. Relentless Pursuit's not a bad option either. I'm going to do Omen of the Hunt. And then the Nessian's a pretty quick drop. I don't know if I'd ever actually play the Gift of Strength. And Soul Lantern actually has a chance to make it into the deck, so we'll rock that. I don't think I'm going to play that, to be honest with you. And I don't think I'm going to play any of these. So not a bad start. Oh, the dreaded Gray Merchant, like our first draft. Even though, if I remember correctly, he really didn't pay off as well as I was hoping he would. Yeah, I don't really think that's all that great. We got another one of these gentlemen here. So, if I'm going to rock this, I need a lot of 2-drops. And then I need a lot of enchantment buffs. She's really good for this idea because it lets me draw a pile of cards. This wouldn't be that bad because I'm rocking right now a heavy enchantment deck. But if I'm going to play the black, I don't know which one is probably better. This synergizes with our deck more. This would work better if we ended up getting into heavy black. And this is just the exact same thing we've been playing. See, if I take him, I have to prioritize auras. Same thing with her. That being said, I've got at least 2 strong. We're going to speculate. I don't know if it's the right move or not. We're going to find out. Well, there's a final death, and that would be a good payoff. If we were going to be rocking red, he'd be pretty awesome. That being said, we're going to slam this final death and go from there. I don't think Underworld Dreams is that good of a card, at least in this deck. Yeah, I need a mana cost 2 or less. My deck is kind of lacking in the big dumb creature department. Oh, this Chimera. I mean, I am only 3 cards deep in black, and I could bring those green in. And if I really wanted to, I could splash the Rise to Glory. It's kind of a hard pick. It's probably a mistake, but we're going to run with it. How in the heck did this get past? Oh, that's neat. That could be pretty powerful. And it's an enchantment. And it's an aura. Yeah, we're going to run that. So there's nothing in black here. I'm trying to run heavy enchantment. It's between this and this. The Thunder Cherry is really good if you're going to go real wide. Just because it crews for one, that's so much power. Yeah, we'll try it. Ooh, this came back. That's nice. Oh, it's an aura. So yeah, if you're going to go real wide, I think this is better. But for now, we're going to rock that. I just think right now he's the better card. Out of all of these, I'm honestly probably not going to play any of them. In case I end up doing green. It might not be a bad deck for a bronze sword, because if I'm trying for evasion and I'm throwing a lot of enchantments down, it's just such an expensive card. And nothing in this, nothing here is great. I'm just going to take the green and speculate that Oh, what a payoff. Whenever another creature control dies, you may pay 2 if you do draw a card. Oh, and then there's a final death in the same pack. That's kind of rough. It's actually a pretty strong pack for black. Ooh. Oh, it's hard. Because I really need a way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I just noticed the Banishing Light. Man, this is hard. This is just a better removal. I gotta take it. Funeral Rites Wood is probably better than this, but this would get my devotion for black high enough, but it's so hard to cast when you think about it. Heck with it. We're gonna try it. I want to make that card work, even though it probably shouldn't. Sentinel Eyes. There's literally one white card in the whole pack. That's a pretty easy decision. Yeah, white and black's drying up. That makes me nervous. Oh, beautiful. So, I can get him back. So, he's kind of more tempting than him. What do I have for big creatures? And the God. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 creatures that I can target. And this is still, again, really powerful in our deck. If he rolls again, I'll play him. Oh, come on. Again, it's got to just be like the Gift of Strength, because those are like the cards I might play. This is getting bad. Oh, this is bad. Even if I bring that in, I'm 25 cards. Oh, I guess I'm not terrible, because if you're going to rock the 17 lands, we'll grab him, just in case. Nothing here I want. One more black card, please. Crap. Alright, so we got some decisions to make here. Technically, I have to cut 2 cards. But ultimately, we got to make the decision if we're going to do white-black or if we're going to cut a color for green. It's really hard. That's a problem. I only have 10 creatures in this deck. So if I'm going to cut anything, it's got to be a non-creature. Flicker of Fate is probably going to be the first one. I'm a little nervous we're going to fall into the... The problem is this will never bring this back. That's what sucks. I can't afford to cut a creature. The few creatures I'm going to have are going to be so valuable. This is a terrible card, but we're going to run it. I only have 7 black cards out of my 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13. Yeah, if I can cut a white one, I want to. I like the ability to scry with that. Let's just dig for our God faster. Like if I can keep him in play, he's really good. Heck with it. We'll make it simple. So that's going to end this part of the draft. And when I see you guys next time, we'll jump right into round one. Theophany signing out.